Have you ever stopped to take a close look at the coins rattling around in your pocket? Today, we're diving deep into a little piece of everyday history, the 10 cent coin from 2017. At first glance, it might seem ordinary, but behind its small size lies a story of art, economy, culture, and even hidden details you probably never noticed. Grab your favorite drink, sit back, and join me on this fascinating journey through one of the Eurozone's most overlooked treasures. So, let's start with the basics. The 10 cent coin is part of the Eurocoin series, used by millions of people across 20 European countries every single day. The euro was officially introduced in 1999, but coins and notes came into circulation in 2002. The 10 cent is part of the group called the Nordic gold coins, a nickname that sounds fancy, but no, it's not made of real gold. Instead, it's made from a special alloy called Nordic gold, which is actually a mix of 89% copper, 5% aluminium, 5% zinc, 1% tin. This gives it that rich golden color you recognize, and it's incredibly resistant to tarnishing, perfect for coins that are constantly moving from hand to hand. The 10 cent is a relatively small coin. It has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, and it weighs 4.1 grams. Small, sturdy, and lightweight, designed for practicality in everyday commerce. Now, let's zoom in a bit. Like all euro coins, the 10 cent piece has two main faces, the common reverse side and the national obverse side. First, the reverse. This is the same across all Eurozone countries. It features a map of Europe, showing how the nations are united. Designed by Luc Likes, a Belgian artist, this side is simple, yet powerful. It shows Europe as a unified entity, stretching even beyond the EU's strict political borders, a hopeful symbol for solidarity. You'll notice 12 stars encircling the design, representing the 12 original member states of the European Union. Even as the EU expanded, the number of stars remained a nod to its founding ideals. The obverse side, here's where things get interesting, because every country in the Eurozone designs their own national side, depending on the country that minted your 2017 10 cent. You could see famous figures like King Albert II Belgium, famous landmarks like the Colosseum Italy, or symbols like the national harp Ireland. Each country puts its own cultural signature on their coins. Well, 2017 was a fascinating year for Europe. Politically, it was a year of reflection after the Brexit referendum. Economically, the Eurozone was seeing a recovery after the long debt crisis. Culturally, there was a strong push for unity, resilience, and innovation. And believe it or not, even the coins reflect the spirit of the time. In 2017, some countries updated their coin designs slightly. For instance, France issued coins with subtle font adjustments. Other nations continued to mint the same designs but in smaller quantities compared to peak minting year, like 2002. For collectors, 2017 editions are often less common than the early 2000s. Mass-minted coins, meaning a nice, shiny 201710 cent can be a sweet little find. If you're out hunting for a 2017 10 cent coin, here's what you should look for. Obvious, but easy to miss. Look for 2017, usually located on the national side. Belgium uses a tiny head of Archangel Michael or Mintmaster marks. France uses cornucopia symbols for their mint. A coin with sharp edges, minimal scratches, and a strong golden luster is more collectible. Some countries occasionally issue commemorative sets or special finishes, like proof quality coins, rare in circulation, but possible to find secondhand. Before we wrap up, here are a few fun facts you might enjoy. Nordic gold isn't gold at all. It contains no gold, it's just copper rich, and treated to stay shiny and yellow. The 10 cent coin has a smooth, fine edge with regular, ridged lines, called a milled edge. These were originally designed to prevent fraud centuries ago, so coins couldn't easily be shaved for metal. Nordic gold resists wear and corrosion, meaning a 10 cent coin can circulate for decades, looking almost new. For example, coins from smaller countries like Malta, Cyprus, or Slovenia are harder to find outside their regions. So next time you're about to hand over a 10 cent coin without thinking, pause for a moment. You're holding a piece of craftsmanship, history, and cooperation that's part of something far bigger than just a simple transaction. Whether you're a collector, a history buff, or just coin curious, keep an eye out. You never know what stories could be hiding in your pocket. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on our next Exploration into the hidden stories of everyday objects.